All right, let's talk about something that drives so many traders absolutely crazy: trading psychology. You know the drill, right? Buy low, sell high, manage your risk. It all sounds so simple. But then the second your own money is on the line, it's like all those rules just fly out the window. So why is that? Why are these simple rules so incredibly hard to follow? Let's get into it.
Yeah, this is really the heart of the matter, isn't it? I mean, you know you're supposed to use a stop loss. You know you've got to manage your risk. The rules themselves, they're not rocket science. And yet, when you're in the heat of the moment staring at that screen, it can feel just impossible. So what's really going on here?
So where do we find the answer? Well, it's not on your charts, and it's definitely not in the news. The problem isn't out there at all. Nope. The real battle, it's happening right inside your own head.
And here's the truth, plain and simple. It's not about finding some secret, complex algorithm. It's not even about becoming a master of market analysis. The single biggest thing, the wall that stands between most traders and actually being consistent, is emotion. It's like this invisible force that just grabs the controls and hijacks your entire trading plan, no matter how good it was.
And we're talking about some really specific, powerful emotions here. You've got that classic fear of losing, right? The one that makes you snatch a tiny profit from a great trade way too early. Then there's its evil twin, FOMO, the fear of missing out that convinces you to chase a trade long after the party's over. And oh, let's not forget greed, that little voice that pops up after a big win, whispering, hey, just one more, break the rules, it'll be fine. And maybe the most dangerous of all, ego. That burning need to be right that makes you cling to a losing trade like a life raft, all the way to the bottom.
Okay, and this is absolutely crucial to understand. Your brain, it just isn't built for modern trading. It's not. When you see your P&L go red, your brain doesn't see a number on a screen. No, your ancient primal brain sees a threat. It's like a saber-toothed tiger is coming at you. So it floods your system with fight-or-flight chemicals, basically screaming at you to do something, anything, to feel safe right now. And that usually means throwing your carefully crafted logical plans straight into the garbage.
So what happens when our emotions take over and we lose money? Well, we fall into the single most common trap for traders. We immediately blame the strategy. We think, this system is broken. I need to find a better one. And off we go down the rabbit hole searching for that perfect, holy grail strategy that never loses. But we're looking in completely the wrong place.
And this, right here, is the huge difference between how an amateur thinks and how a professional thinks. The amateur is obsessed with the strategy. They're always thinking, if I just find a better strategy, then I'll be profitable. But the pro? They know the market doesn't punish bad strategies nearly as much as it punishes bad decisions. They know that a simple, good enough strategy followed with stone-cold discipline is going to make money, while a genius-level strategy executed with emotion is a one-way ticket to blowing up your account.
Okay, so if the secret isn't some magic strategy, then what is it? How do the pros actually win, day in and day out? What's their edge? Well, I'll tell you, it's something way less exciting than a perfect system, but 1,000 times more powerful.
The edge is discipline. That's it. It's not about being smarter than everyone else. It's not about predicting the future. It's the boring, unsexy, quiet ability to just follow your rules. Every single day. It means executing your plan perfectly on those slow, choppy days when nothing is happening, just as you would on a crazy, high-volatility day. That consistency, honestly, that's the whole shebang.
And getting there requires a total mindset shift. See, professionals think in probabilities. They're not looking for certainties because they know they don't exist. They know that any given trade could be a loser, and they're totally okay with that. They see a loss not as a failure, but as a business expense, like paying rent. And because they've accepted this, the result of any one trade doesn't throw them off course. They can just calmly follow their plan, no matter what.
Okay, I hear you. This all sounds great in theory, but how do you actually do it? How do you build that discipline when your brain is screaming at you? Well, let's get practical. Here's a toolkit for you. 4 simple rules for your mindset you can start putting into practice today.
All right, let's walk through these. First up, one single trade does not matter. I mean it. Your success or failure as a trader is going to be decided over the next 100, 500, 1,000 trades. So this one, right now, it's just a drop in the bucket. Realizing that frees you from so much stress. Okay, rule 2. Losses are the cost of doing business. You have to burn this into your brain. A loss isn't you being wrong. It's an operational expense. You just pay it and move on to the next opportunity. Simple.
Rule 3 is a big one. Protect your capital before you even think about chasing profits. Look, your number one job isn't to get rich quick. Your number one job is to survive to trade tomorrow. Protect your chips and the profits will take care of themselves. And finally, Rule 4. Consistency is so much better than excitement. Boring, predictable, rule-based trading is what makes you money over time. Chasing that one big exciting win, that's how you go broke. It's about being consistently good, not occasionally lucky.
Look, if there's only one thing you remember from all of this, please let it be this quote. Success in trading has almost nothing to do with being right. It has everything to do with being disciplined. Trying to be right on every single trade is an ego trip, and it's a game you will lose. But being disciplined on every single trade, now that is something you can actually control.
So when you really boil it all down, the goal here isn't to become some kind of market genius who can predict every move. That's a fantasy. The real goal is to master yourself. The market isn't the challenge. You are. The real battle isn't with the charts, it's with your own fear and greed. Once you master that inner game, you'll find the outer game gets a whole lot easier.
And of course, just a quick reminder that this is all for educational purposes. It is definitely not financial advice. So with that said, focus on your process, stick to your rules, and go master that trader in the mirror. Thanks for tuning in.